Hey, Security Token Market. I'm really excited to get back here with another great interview. We're joined here with Dyl, who's a platinum recording artist. He's also working very much in the crypto and blockchain space. In fact, you actually launched your own consulting company based out of Philly. Dyl, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks, Kyle, for having me on. Launched my own consulting company out of Philly. I've been in crypto since 2016. I've basically taken my music career and put it all on crypto as well.
That's awesome.
But the reason I'm here is because I've been working with Vertalo in the security token space, specifically blockchain real estate, for the past couple years. And so it's been a great experience, and now it kind of came full circle. They brought me out to perform here.
Nice. So let's dive into all those different pieces. What really got you excited about the security token space? When did you kind of get involved in working with Vertalo and all these kinds of pieces? What was the light bulb moment for you?
Sure. So I would say from the beginning, we always knew that blockchain was going to be the future of putting any asset on the internet, right? I mean, that's what we're seeing here, is that we're seeing that the blockchain can be used to represent any of these assets online. And so we knew that real estate was going to be a big one. And we were really focused and honing in.
Your consulting company?
So yeah, my consulting company.
Right, okay.
That's based out of Philly. It was really me and two other guys, Alec Beckman, who currently works sales at Vertalo, and then Mark Paquin, who currently runs our hedge fund through my consulting company.
Nice.
So we realized that real estate was going to be a huge vertical within the security token space. And it's actually a funny story. We just started calling everyone in the market and saying, look, we're Philly guys, we understand blockchain, we understand the future of this space, and we know that the real estate guys don't see it yet. They need somebody to really come in and show them why they should put their assets on the blockchain and why they should be interested in security tokens. So we were just calling around, literally Securities, Vertalo, like T0, everyone we could get on the phone. And we connected really well with Vertalo. I mean, I would say the team was just very open to trying different things and innovating, and they also saw the same need that we did, which was just education.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So you've kind of taken this expertise that you've built with this firm, and now you're leveraging security tokens, which is just it's a fascinating thing. And I think you're totally right. The retail adoption is really where we strive with security token market too, is just trying to bring some of this information from the really educated individuals into the hands of just the average person that's interested in learning more.
Right, and you know, we all realized that there has to be like the coin market cap of security tokens, like whatever you want to call it. And so I've also seen security token market and just thought, you know, great idea, great site. Like these security tokens and the real estate space especially, it needs a lot more exposure, because I believe that people do want to invest in real assets on the blockchain. You know, nothing against Bitcoin or Ethereum. I love them as much as anyone else. But when something is backed by, you know, an income-producing asset that actually has very specific valuation metrics, it's a lot more black and white, and it's easier to invest. And you know, so I do think there's a lot of benefits. And
with a lot of cases, especially real estate as your example, I mean, there's so many inefficiencies that you can just capitalize on just removing a lot of that wasted, that dead space and create a whole new opportunity.
I mean, so Alec Beckman, he's one of my good friends since high school. We started Advantage Blockchain, and one day he called me up. He said, dude, I hate my new real estate job. I want to quit. We've been making money off crypto. Like, I want to come work with you guys at Advantage Blockchain. So I said, dude, let's do it, 100%. And Alec is really the whole reason we were able to connect with Vertalo, because he had been working in real estate for a few years. He had a lot of great connections. He brought on one of our great partners, Gary Brandeis, and introduced him to Vertalo. And because of Alec's expertise, he's been really successful at selling Vertalo, but it also just set up this beautiful relationship that we've had now for the past couple years. And yeah, it was really great. I did a lot of marketing for Vertalo. Currently, I'm no longer working with them directly on a day-to-day basis, but the team has been expanding like crazy. And
that's awesome. And you were a big part of it from the start.
Of course. I mean, it's been awesome to be a part of that, and to just see where the space is going as well. And my album and music has been doing really well with the NFTs and stuff, so it just made sense for me to kind of break off and do my own thing.
That's a great pivot. So you started in the real estate blockchain game.
That's right.
And you've had a couple really successful hits, and now you're putting a lot of your time in music and NFTs. So let's talk about that space a little bit. What has been your experience with NFTs? What is this opportunity for artists?
Yeah, so NFTs are really exciting. I think there's a lot of similarities between what's going on with the NFT space and what's going on in security tokens. Like, even further, I think that in the future you will have securitized versions of NFTs, whether it's like a crypto punk, which you then fractionalize and let everybody
which
invest
is a security.
in. Right, it's a security, right? People don't want to admit that with all these new
it's controversial,
platforms
but
coming
it's
out.
true.
It's true. Look, we know it, and like you want to go on Clubhouse and say that everyone shoots you down, but like, look, I've been working in the space a little while. I know the truth about fractionalizing these assets. So regulation is going to be key, I think, to really take the space to the next level and allow a lot more institutional money to get in. And so I think that's where the future is going. But as far as the whole NFT thing, I think it's great because it's another asset that an artist like myself can sell for my music or for your artwork, for your digital paintings. And I do see that connection kind of like where security tokens are more like if I want to sell shares of my album, right? That would be, you know, my
royalties,
royalties,
like
right?
that.
That's something I'm totally interested in as well, selling shares of my albums
The
for
converging
royalties.
of both of those worlds.
Right, the convergence of those spaces. But on the other side, NFTs are cool because they don't actually obligate me to give up ownership of my music. So it's kind
merch.
of like
it's
merch.
better than merch, right?
That's what I say to everyone. It's just like merch. You know, this is the NFT right here. This is the shirt. So the way I make money off my music, I've got touring revenue, I've got streaming revenue, I've got I've got merch, and as well as NFTs now, right? It's a completely different line of revenue. So that's how I explain that to most people.
And you have a pretty innovative structure with your NFTs, right?
Yeah.
Let's dig into that a little bit.
Yeah, so the whole idea with NFTs are, although you're not getting ownership of my music, you are getting an exclusive program with me. So it's basically a VIP lifetime pass where you get meet and greet at my shows, you get exclusive merch airdrops, you can book meetings with me and communicate with me directly all the time, which is cool because people are launching NFT projects, they want advice, they want marketing support.
Right.
And this is the kind of thing I offer with my NFT. You know, I'm not working for you because you have my NFT, but I'll get on the call. And I think that what's cool about this is it allows someone to support you early, right? And it's like they're putting their money where their mouth is, supporting you early. And so my goal is to reward my early collectors because they're essentially supporting me early in my career. And so I have a lot of things built around that. I'm doing a trading cards airdrop. And for me, it's really about, you know, what other NFT products can I airdrop and give my people to keep them involved and engaged. And so I'm building a lot around the music and NFT space.
That's fascinating. I really think that you're truly innovating from that NFT model.
I appreciate it. I mean, a lot of people don't know this yet, but Crypto Rich was the first ever crypto-inspired album ever published, and definitely the first crypto rap album ever. A few other people did singles and stuff like that, but no one actually put it all on the line with the album project, title project, crypto. So yeah, I think it's exciting. I think the value will be there for historic value. A lot like a collectible vinyl or a collectible album cover.
The first crypto rap album.
Right, first crypto rap album, first NFT for the first crypto rap album, and it's my Genesis NFT as an artist. So, you know, I've had success with my Jordan Belfort song, which is now a multi-platinum hit. I have over 1 million monthly listeners on my music. And so I think it's just really about getting the vision out there and allowing people to understand the NFT and continuing to build the community. Like right now we have about 30 collectors, and my new goal is 50, where we're gonna do the first merch airdrop. So you're gonna get stuff like this, sent to your house completely for free. Just sign up with your NFT.
Wow, that's super cool. I think you're really innovating. So what advice would you have for other artists that want to take advantage of this technology, want to be able to engage with their fans in a whole new way, want to get access to this new community that are maybe a little bit intimidated because like most people may not even really fully understand the NFT space? Yeah,
well, I would say that you have to kind of just dive in head first and learn about it. Like, first thing you do is you go on OpenSea and you just look through OpenSea and see what's popular there. But you also want to talk to people. Clubhouse is great. Twitter Spaces is great. I've been killing it on there. You're welcome to join me anytime. You know, I'm always on. You can message me or just get in the spaces and ask questions. I would say the most successful people aren't afraid to ask questions, right? They talk to people, they communicate, and they are consistent. You have to put something out there. Like, that's it. You have to put something out there, and if it doesn't do well, you release something else. If it doesn't do well 10 times in a row, 11th. Like, you just gotta drop something else. And that's what I've learned through music, and so I'm taking that to the NFT space as well.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
So, since you're on the cutting edge, What's next for you? Where do you see this space evolving from here? Is it attaching royalties to NFTs? Is it going in a different direction? Where do you see the space going from here?
I think the answer is always going to be like all directions. Like it's going to go all directions, right? So there's going to be NFTs based on music, based on art, based on these other things. There's going to be securities based on art, music, and all these things. Whether you're, fractionalizing a painting or whether you're taking the royalties from my music and splitting it up between the different people, I think all of those things are in the future, and I think that there's just a long way to go before artists fully understand how to sell their royalties as a security. But, in the future, I hope to see T0 or some of these other exchanges trading some music-based
Which they talked
securities.
about. They talked about
Right.
trading NFTs, so potentially there's some space there for it.
Yeah, and the NFTs also have the royalty aspect with them as well. So longer term, for example, my Crypto Rich album has a 10% royalty aspect, which comes back to me with every sale. So longer term, you could even take the royalty from just the NFT and sell that as a security. So that could be interesting as well.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dyl, I know you're going to be performing here in just a little bit. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but this has been fantastic. You're a wealth of knowledge.
Man, of
Where
course.
can people find out more about you? Where's the deets?
So you go to itslit.org. That's my website, itslit.org. Or you can just look up Dyl, D-Y-L, on all social media. My tag is Famous Dyl. And look up the Crypto Rich album. You see it right here, Crypto Rich Deluxe. 19 songs inspired by my journey in crypto. So check it out. I'll be performing tonight. I'll be performing Jordan Belfort. We're going to have a good time.
Well,
it'll be great.
You heard it here first from one Philly guy to another. I appreciate you taking the time.
Philly love, man. Philly love.
We'll talk to you next time.
Hell yeah.